I've been thinking about myself today, thinking how have I changed, how I really don't care if you are here or if you don't stay. Now I'm feeling those winter blues, but I don't wanna cry. All we ever do is laugh it off, and I'm sick and I don't know why. Do you remember that night we met? I thought you looked so fine. I guess we have to agree to disagree for this one last time.
I invite you to sit back and relax as we read the book Fight Club by Chuck Palahniuk. Chapter 1. Tyler gets me a job as a waiter. After that, Tyler's pushing a gun in my mouth and saying the first step to eternal life is you have to die. For a long time, though, Tyler and I were best friends. People always asking, did I know about Tyler Durden? The barrel of the gun pressed against the back of my throat, Tyler says, we really won't die. With my tongue, I can feel the silencer holes we drilled into the barrel of the gun. Most of the noise a gunshot makes is expanding gases, and there's a tiny sonic boom a bullet makes because it travels so fast. To make a silencer, you just drill holes in the barrel of a gun. A lot of holes. This lets a gas escape and slows the bullet to below the speed of sound. You drill the holes wrong, and the gun will blow off in your hand. This isn't really death, Tyler says. We'll be legend. We won't grow old. I tongue the barrel in my cheek and say, Tyler, you're thinking of vampires. The building we're standing on won't be here in 10 minutes. You take a 98% concentration of fuming nitric acid and add the acid to 3 times that amount of sulfuric acid. Do this in an ice bath. Then add glycerin drop by drop with an eyedropper. You have nitroglycerin. I know this because Tyler knows this. Mix a nitro with sawdust, and you have a nice plastic explosive. A lot of folks mix their nitro with cotton and add Epsom salt as a sulfate. This works too. Some folks, they use paraffin mixed with nitro. Paraffin has never, ever worked for me. So Tyler and I are on top of the Parker Morris building with a gun stuck in my mouth, and we hear glass breaking. Look over the edge. It's a cloudy day, even this high up. This is the world's tallest building, and this high up, the wind is always cold. It's so quiet this high up. The feeling you get is that you're one of those space monkeys. You do the little job you're trained to do. Pull a lever, push a button. You don't understand any of it, and then you just die. 191 floors up, you look over the edge of the roof, and the street below is mottled with a shag carpet of people standing and looking up. The breaking glass is a window right below us. A window blows out the side of the building, and then comes a file cabinet big as a black refrigerator right below us. 6-drawer filing cabinet drops right off the cliff face of the building, and drops turning slowly, and drops getting smaller, and drops disappearing into the packed crowd. Somewhere in the 191 floors under us, the space monkeys in the Mischief Committee of Project Mayhem are running wild, destroying every scrap of history. That old saying, how you always kill the one you love? Well, look, it works both ways. With a gun stuck in your mouth and the barrel of the gun between your teeth, you can only talk in vowels. We're down to our last 10 minutes. Another window blows out of the building, and glass sprays out, sparkling, flock of pigeons style. And then a dark wooden desk pushed by the Mischief Committee emerges, inch by inch, from the side of the building, until the desk tilts and slides and turns end over end into a magic flying thing lost in the crowd. The Parker Morris building won't be here in 9 minutes. You take enough blasting gel and wrap the foundation columns of anything. You can topple any building in the world. You have to tamp it good and tight with sandbags so the blast goes against the column and not out into the parking garage around the column. This how-to stuff isn't in any history book. The 3 ways to make napalm. 1. You can mix equal parts of gasoline and frozen orange juice concentrate. 2. You can mix equal parts of gasoline and Diet Cola. 3. You can dissolve crumbled cat litter in gasoline until the mixture is thick. Ask me how to make nerve gas. Oh, all those crazy car bombs. 9 minutes. The Parker Morris building will go over. All 191 floors. Slow as a tree falling in the forest. Timber. You can topple anything. It's weird to think the place where we're standing won't be a point in the sky. Tyler and me at the edge of the roof. The gun in my mouth. I'm wondering how clean this gun is. We just totally forget about Tyler's whole murder-suicide thing while we watch another file cabinet slip out the side of the building and the drawers roll open midair. Reams of white paper caught in the updraft and carried off on the wind. 8 minutes. Then the smoke starts rolling out of the broken windows. The demolition team will hit the primary charge in maybe 8 minutes. The primary charge will blow the base charge. The foundation columns will crumble. And the photo series of the Parker Morris building will go into all the history books. The 5-picture time-lapse series. Here, the building standing. Second picture, the building will be at an 80-degree angle. Then, a 70-degree angle. The building's at a 45-degree angle in the 4th picture when the skeleton starts to give and the tower gets a slight arch to it. The last shot, the tower. All 191 floors will slam down on the National Museum, which is Tyler's real target. This is our world now, our world, Tyler says, and those ancient people are dead. If I knew how this would have all turned out, I'd be more happy to be dead and in heaven right now. 7 minutes. Up on top of the Parker Morris building with Tyler's gun in my mouth, while desks and file cabinets and computers meteor down on the crowd around the building. And smoke funnels up from the broken windows, and 3 blocks down the street the demolition team watches the clock. And I know all of this, the gun, the anarchy, the explosion, is really about Marla Singer. 6 minutes. We have sort of a triangle thing going on here. I want Tyler, Tyler wants Marla, Marla wants me. I don't want Marla, and Tyler doesn't want me around. Not anymore. This isn't about love, as in caring. This is about property, as in ownership. Without Marla, Tyler would have nothing. 5 minutes. Maybe we would become a legend. Maybe not. Nah, I say. But wait. Where would Jesus be if no one had written the Gospels? 4 minutes. I tongue the gun barrel in my cheek and say, "You want to be a legend, Tyler man? I'll make you a legend. I've been here from the beginning. I remember everything." 3 minutes. I hope you'll join me for part 2, and I thank you for your time. God bless you. See you soon. Love you. To the moon and back.
I've been thinking about myself today, thinking how I changed, how I really don't care if you are here or if you don't stay. Now I'm feeling those winter blues, but I don't wanna cry. 'Cause all we ever do is laugh it off, and I'm sick and I don't know why. You remember that night we met? I thought you looked so fine. I guess we have to agree to disagree for this one last time.